Hi everyone, my name is Chris Martin. Welcome to Keto with me. It is day 119 on my journey back into keto. If you're new to my channel, check out my day 0 video where I talk about the reasons why I created this video series. All right, let's roll the clip. This is my day 119, otherwise known as week 17 actions clip. So let's go through the numbers here. This is days 113 to 119. Actually, I never say this really, but it was May 24, 2023 through May 30th, 2023. So my weight, I lost another 2.1 pounds. I mean, I'm just like, woohoo, just 2 pounds, over 2 pounds, this week. I'm just really tickled with it. That makes my weight loss to date 55 pounds. That's just amazing. I'm now at 179.4. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm into the 170s now, which is just tickling. So last week I think I might have mentioned that I was not successful in doing my 72-hour fast. I converted it to a 48. Well, and as I said, I was going to do this week also do a 48 because I leave for vacation today. Woohoo! So I did a 48 on Saturday and then ended it on Memorial Day, and I did that strategically so I wouldn't have to worry about fasting like these 2 days right before. It just was too much, I thought, to try to stress the body and so forth. So let's go through the numbers for the week. I had 6 days of eating, so my average fat was 147. My carbs were 18 on average for those 6 days, and then an 88 grams of protein on average for each one of those days. That gives me a 76%, 4%, and 20% macronutrients for the week. So that's really good. I'm still not doing any like advanced macros where some people like to go to 80. There are some days I do hit 80, but it's not like my goal to make all days 80. Let's go through the blood work numbers. So my blood glucose was an average of 79 for all 7 days. That's down from 83 last week. My average ketones were 2.6. That is slightly lower from 2.7 last week. And then, my Dr. Boz ratio is 36. So up from 34. So just slight movement in the numbers. My GKI was an average of 2 this week, and last week it was 1.9. So I'm still doing good. as far as highlights, I told you I completed another 48. That makes my third 48-hour fast total that I've done in the 17 weeks. And as you know, I have 19 72-hour fasts. So I've got 12 weeks of long fasting in there, which have really helped out. I shouldn't say 12 weeks. I've done it 12 weeks. I've had at least a long fast each week. I'm under 180, which just feels amazing. I have another donation wave I'm going to do when I get back from vacation, because when I started getting clothes out of the closet and stuff like that, I mentioned this in the results video last week that between the two donations, I've gotten rid of 3/4 of my entire wardrobe. And so I've got this big giant donation. This time I'm going to actually show you how big the pants and the shirts and all that were, instead of just kind of, if you don't go check out that donation video. And then, I've been doing a lot of vacation planning. So, I have a travel video there that talks about, getting ready for vacation. So you should check that out. I did, decent amount of preparation, enlisted help from others, and just, make sure that I'm going to be successful while I'm gone. So the meals that I had for week 17, we had Philly cheesesteak, which was just phenomenal. I had my favorite wing place, which, I had those on, actually right before I started the 48-hour fast. I had a giant omelet again, roasted chicken. I ate, a separate thing of skin, with it. My wife doesn't really eat the skin, even though I keep telling her it's keto. And then, we had roasted cauliflower with butter. That was phenomenal too. And then on Memorial Day, we had burgers, keto burgers, no bun and all that. And then, we wrapped up, yesterday with Chipotle. So that made it easy. That was part of the planning process, was to kind of have my meal planned out for the last day here. So, okay, that's it for week 17 recap. Let's get on to the goals. We're going to talk about week 17 goals, days 113 through 119. As you look across on the spreadsheet here, you'll see that, I have one of these days highlighted as far as sleep goes. And because I was able to sleep, actually should have highlighted two, 8.5 hours on 2 of the days. The kids are out of school now, so it makes it even a little easier. And I just had an opportunity to sleep in twice, so I got 8.5 hours. So you see the numbers are even starting to get close to 8. It's very, very exciting. So I got an average, it looks like, an average of 8. So that's really, really, really good. Under my eating keto, I'm fasting. I switched from the 72s to the 48 for a little bit here. So for those 6 days, I averaged 27.6. I should say 7 days, well, 6 days, about 27.6 hours. As always, I eat, clean as much as I can, but you know me, if you looked at any of my videos, I have a couple dirty things in there here and there, and that's just how it is. So the average carbs for that week, as I mentioned when I did the recap, is about 18, specifically 18.1. And then, my macronutrients is 76, 4, and 20, but you can see across there that, I had a couple of little bit higher days there, almost close to 80 and so forth. So really, really, really doing well on that. As far as tracking, as always, I've got my little guide here, got my chronometer, got some spreadsheet action going on. So that's all going really well. As far as meditation goes, I still do my 2 5-minute meditations a day, just where I chill out, relax, and so forth. And then, as always, no exercise until I get to my goal weight, and then I'm going to do a series where I, kind of put muscle back on, doing keto at the same time. So that will be very, very, very exciting. All right, that's it for my goals. Let's get to my final thoughts. So my final thought segment for week 17 is really, I just want to say, preparation. When you have something like a vacation or something coming up, be prepared for it as best as you possibly can. I said in my travel video that, you want spontaneity, but also you want to have kind of like a mental plan, at least for some things, just like, what are we going to do if we encounter this, and so forth. So my travel video talked, pretty extensively about the preparation that I did for this family vacation. And, I'm just so excited about this family vacation, because this is, the best I've felt I feel like in my entire adult life. So that's it for my final thought. All right, that's it for day 119, also known as week 17. Thanks for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe so you can keto with me. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Just remember, nobody's perfect. Be a coach, not a critic, and take care.